I just want to share that with you, and maybe you can have open-minded. If you really want to try this way, I cannot like promise 100%, but maybe 99% you can succeed. Okay, so the title of my second part of today's seminar is Building Your Vision and Manifestation. In this manifestation, it means show, right? How to show your vision.
Why do you think I put this picture here? This picture is about the history of the Tower of Babel. And once upon a time, there were people who wanted to go past the area of God by constructing the highest building in the world. When God came to see the tower, God thought it's only going to lead people away from God, so it confused people's lives.
So Haksu was very talented student. So Haksu he was really the first student with us, and this is the branding platform I was talking about, TC LeaderNet. And here, Haksu's story. Haksu did this presentation you just watched. It was 15-minute presentation. At that time, he really wanted to work for Samsung, right? And he said that I'm majoring in mechanical engineering, and my GPA, you know GPA, right? My overall score is 1.5 out of 4.5, right? Super low. I have no talent. I should have gone to business major. I don't know why I took mechanical engineering. I don't know. English is my only hope. So he did presentation festival with us about vision about communication technology. Really successful. If you watch this presentation, it was really mind-blowing presentation. After that, Haksu sent this presentation video to Kia Motors for internship opportunity. And Haksu did 3 months internship with Kia Motors, and then he finished his internship, and we ELT went to Seoul to do presentation festival, and this is what Haksu did in Seoul.
It's true. Yeah. Really. So that's why my topic is smart car, really smart. I'm going to point out some problem. Okay. Anyhow, doesn't it look a little futuristic or like technology in sci-fi movies? No? I think that is quite futuristic. But in fact, the technologies in these video clips are already realized. These little cute car let drivers know today is very, very, very important wedding anniversary, which he almost forgot. And even the car led him to a flower shop and helped this car helped him to make a reservation for fancy restaurant.
Okay,
so you can directly.
He made a presentation like about cars, about smart cars, very, very kind of have this soul own mind. In his mind, he really wants to work for Hyundai Motors. So he did that. He sent this profile page with this one and with this one, and he sent it to Hyundai Motors, and then Hyundai Motors basically saw that presentation video, and he was accepted in Hyundai Motors. And now this is the picture you saw. So Haksu is right here. He became the representative presenter in Hyundai Motors, and giving English presentation to new employees here. So this is something I really want to share. I hear a lot of people's English today. This is something we can try, right? We can try. It's not the story of someone else. It can be story of you. Okay, so I just want to give you a couple of key points of how we are going to make it happen and how we are going to enhance our branding. So quite simply, if you have a vision, and then you bring that vision to your job interview place, then job interview is 15 minutes. You cannot really establish your vision. And then good chances that employers cannot really feel what your vision is. Not everyone communicate in the same dimension, in the same level. So before job interview, you have to set up your vision somehow. Maybe you can. A lot of people in Korea. Again, I apologize. I don't know Japan. I did go to Japan and how other people look for jobs. But a lot of people in Korea, they make their PR video, their introduction video, and then made it on YouTube, and then send that to companies. This is really popular now, trendy. So that's at least you can do. Somehow you have to set up your own mission statement. And perhaps presentation is just the best way to set up your vision and mission statement. This is something that Steve Jobs said, it's more fun to be a pirate than to join the Navy. So this is a company's mission statement, a vision. And if you have the same color or similar mission statement in your mind, then probably you are the one then they will look for, right? This is the whole concept of making brand, showing in presentation, and go to a job interview. And this is a presentation I did. A lot of times HR managers do watch it because their job is to find great candidate, okay? To worth millions of dollars, just paying a couple of $1,000s. Do you understand? So that's basically the whole concept of like our talk here. So that's our branding, vision, and manifestation of your vision. Quite simply, I'm just going to show a couple of very conventional presentation. Let's just watch.
Alrighty. Now, I got some special iPhones up here. They've got a little special board in them, and so I can get some digital video out. And I got a little cord here which goes up to these projectors, and so I got some great images, and you get to see what it really looks like. So I've got a camera here so you can see what I'm doing with my finger for a few seconds. And let me go ahead and get that picture within picture up. I'm going to go ahead and just push the sleep wake button. And there we go, right there. And to unlock the phone, I just take my finger and slide it across. All right, you want to see that again? Okay, sleep. We wanted something that you couldn't do by accident in your pocket. And just slide it across. Boom. And this is the home screen of iPhone right here. And so if I want to get in the iPod...
So, oops. So, it's very monumental, very famous presentation, okay, done by Steve Jobs. I watched it, the whole thing, maybe 3 times. Just so great. Yeah, I'm an Apple geek. I don't know. I work for Apple. I'm such an Apple geek. I'm such a nerd for Apple. Okay, so let me give you some scenarios. Okay, I am not. Probably I'm Steve Jobs. Okay, and I basically say that to you. I made something very cool. It's called iPhone. Sorry, I lost it. I forgot it. It's in the warehouse. Do you think will it be the same effect? No, right? How about this scenario? I am not Steve Jobs. I'm Joe. Okay, and then I come in front of you, and this is the stage, and I say, "Hi, my name is Joe. I'm a very good friend of Steve Jobs, and I brought this iPhone." And slide it across or something like that. Do you think this is good presentation? So I know, well, it's very obvious answer why this is not a good presentation. So something I'd like to talk about is in presentation you should have your own vision, right? That's a lot of people misunderstand what presentation is. A lot of times students just think that presentation is English. We have to know the English expressions. Oh, let's look at this pie chart. 30%. These are like really conventional like learning in Korea or Japan, right? And a lot of people misunderstand this is presentation. But presentation is really about your vision and how to showcase your vision. So it's very crucial. I really want to recommend to anyone who's looking for a job. Maybe job searching is too limited idea to make a presentation. Maybe making a presentation is maybe for your career, for your future. Okay, so that's kind of the area I want to explore. And next presentation is really famous.
I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream. My poor little...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have come across this presentation before. It's a great speech done by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And the title of this speech is "I Have a Dream," right? It's very clear that it's his vision. Dream equals vision. And at the time, 250,000 people gathered without Facebook, without Twitter. So maybe my point is, if you have a vision in your presentation, it's not really a matter of doing great presentation with speaking great English. It's really a matter of how people react to you, not about you. It's more about your vision, about your idea. So conceptual, right? It's very conceptual. But this is something that's going to drive you, because after university, I see many students, maybe their wait period, gap year, whatever they call it, maybe 1 year, 2 years. This 2-year period of time is when you set up your vision, and then you will be driven by that vision. A lot of times you don't have that vision in university, but you will have vision after university. And this is just a great way to show your vision in presentation. So, oops. So now my second topic here really give you a very conceptual idea. You have to set up your vision. Like a simple dimensional way is to use that vision in job interview, make a great weapon and use it in your job interview. But it's the way I'm trying to explain is completely conceptual, yet it's much bigger scale. So set up your vision, let that vision drive your life, and you'll become successful whether or not you are employed by a company or you set up your own company and become entrepreneur. So quite simply, this is order. First, have a vision. Secondly, manifest your vision in presentation. Okay? And thirdly, this is something I didn't talk about. Now you have done presentation. Okay? And this short video will show you what's next. pretty sure many of you know, like our organization is organizing this presentation festival called TC Press. And what we are doing is not just making presentation and show. Essentially, we have to go physically somewhere else, Tokyo, Seoul, and do presentation there. Just like this Jesus and Apostle Paul story, those two figures, Jesus only traveled 3,000 miles, but Apostle Paul, his student, traveled so many miles to deliver the message that eventually evolutionized the world. So what I'm trying to say is we have to go physically and show our visions to other people. That's something I really want to deliver. Very conceptual, but this idea will basically drive you in a job interview. And this little glimpse is what you are going to show to your HR manager. Okay? Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to explain. Okay. Any questions so far? Very conceptual? You're lost? Alright, good. Now, I just want to give you a couple of success stories. So
these before pictures, which are on left side, were taken 5 years ago. How different do they look like? Do you think they look much more beautiful on the later pictures? So what made them change their face?
okay, so Minji's case did presentation and Minji did job interview training. And what's great about Minji's case is that she did job interview about being a stewardess, being a flight attendant. And she practiced maybe 100 questionnaires. And then, of course, afterwards she need more training. She waited for about 1 year. And she became a flight attendant. Very recently, maybe 2 months ago, she became flight attendant of Asiana Airlines. So that's Minji's case. And yes, I mean, it's not really about vision. She did talk about plastic surgery. The negative effect of plastic surgery is not, the vision is not fitting with Asiana Airlines or anything like that. But what she's trying to do is trying to kind of hone her voice, right? Trying to find her voice. In Sang-hyuk's case, he talked about stock trading, how to trade stocks, how to make money in the presentation. And in the job interview, Sang-hyuk's case, he didn't do a good job. From the two job interviewers, they said that rejected, not even hold, rejected. I know Sang-hyuk, I know Jade. His English name was Jade. I know Jade. He's one of the fluent speakers, and basically the whole reason why he got rejected mark is because he said, "Oh, I have 3 years experience of stock trading. I did this in army service. I did this. I was a leader in my university." So basically, it was just display of whole bunch of achievements. And then the HR manager said that, "Oh, I wouldn't hire him because he's high maintenance employee." You understand high maintenance girlfriend? High maintenance girlfriend. Oh, yeah, to boyfriend. "Oh yeah, buy me a Gucci bag. This is Christmas." Oh, Valentine's Day. "Oh, what about Louis Vuitton this time?" You know, high maintenance. So basically, these people here said to Jade, "Oh, you will likely become a high maintenance employee. You will only do things that you can do really well. But in the workplace, you will do ton of things that you cannot do really well, right? Probably more than something that you can do really well." So So he got rejection, and this helped him improve. 1 year later, he was recently employed at Kumho Asiana as a computer programming department. So that's him working at Kumho.